Hello and welcome to this week's edition of the Unorthodox Vegan. My name is Sean Gold, and today's episode we'll be making a tuna salad sandwich. That's it, simple as can be. And obviously it's going to be vegan, so it's not that complicated. So all we have for ingredients are chickpeas, we have some tahini, we have some maple syrup, we have Dijon mustard, we have some toasted sunflower seeds. We have some pickles chopped up. We have some chopped up red onion. We have some chopped up capers. And I think that's it. Oh, also, it's supposed to be celery, but instead of celery, I didn't have any celery. I don't usually use celery. I find it tasteless. But I have some apples who were foraged apples in my neighborhood that weren't that tasty. They're green. I did put a little bit of lemon juice in them to stop them from turning brown, but I'll be using that instead. I'll just drain off the lemon juice and add that in there. That's what I'm going to do. It's a very simple recipe, very simple indeed. All you need is a fork after you've opened up everything and you've chopped up all of the goodies. We're going to just mash these chickpeas and get them mashed up, leaving a few full-size ones so that there's a little chunky, but we want to get most of them mashed up. We'll be doing that and then adding in all of the other ingredients. The ingredients are simple. We're going to be putting in, we'll be putting in 3 tablespoons of tahini, 1 teaspoon of the Dijon mustard, a tablespoon of maple syrup. I don't know if I mentioned that. And then we have a 1/4 cup of the red onion, a 1/4 cup of the pickles, a 1/4 cup of the celery, and in this case I'm using that one, and a tablespoon of toasted sunflower seeds. I think that's it. Oh, and then a teaspoon of the capers, slightly diced, chopped up a little bit. You don't have to do much because they're small and drained. So those are in there. I'll be putting in a teaspoon of that. And I've got enough here to make at least a second batch. For taste, I'll be adding in some black pepper and a little bit of sea salt for that. And that's it. So I'm just going to mash these up. When I'm done that, I'll add in all the other ingredients and we'll be right back. Well, as you can probably see, I have mashed up all of the chickpeas except for a few. It said have a few that are whole, so I left a few whole there in there. By the way, this recipe is also from the SRAG, the Environmental Sustainability Road Reaction Group 15-day plant-based diet challenge. And this one is all talking about fish. So that's why we're doing tuna. Now, there's a number of recipes in there I just wanted to point out, and some of them look really good. I just didn't have all the ingredients for it, and I wanted to try something out with palm hearts. But there's a ceviche, a fish, a vegan ceviche, and there is another, tacos, fish tacos, vegan fish tacos, all using palm hearts. So I'm going to try those out and see how that works. I might do it for the next week's episode. We'll see. Anyway, this week, episode 49 is on tuna salad sandwich. So I'll be giving more information on SREG towards the end. I'll put the link up there. Okay, so I've got that in there. I'm going to put in now let's start adding in the stuff. I got to put in 3 tablespoons of tahini. And we're going to be putting in about a teaspoon, so that's 3 tablespoons of tahini. We're putting in a teaspoon of this, using a Dijon mustard. Let's see if I can squeeze that out. So a teaspoon of Dijon mustard. Let's see, 1 tablespoon of maple syrup. I'm finding I'm using a lot of maple syrup in my recipes here, so there's a lot. I'm going through a lot of maple syrup. So that's, I think that's a good thing, but I'm just using a lot. Okay, and now we get into the all of these diced up food. So I'm going to put in a little over a 1/4 cup because this is called for a 15-ounce can of chickpeas, and these are a 19-ounce can. So I'm going to put in a little bit more. So that's a little bit more than a 1/4 cup of the red onions, a little bit more than a 1/4 cup of the supposedly celery, but this is using our green apples instead, and a little bit more than a 1/4 cup of the diced pickles. So that's going in there. Next up is a teaspoon, we'll go a little more than a teaspoon of the capers that have been slightly chopped up, and a little bit more than a tablespoon of toasted sesame seeds. Toasted sunflower seeds to begin with. Anyway, okay, that's all the ingredients, and all I'm going to do, and then a little bit of salt and pepper to taste. So sea salt, we'll see how this is going to go. Put a little bit in there. There's salt with the pickles, so I'm worried about that. And so I'll put in just a little bit of that and some black pepper. And I'm going to mix this all up, and we'll be back in a minute. So I have mixed it all together. I decided to do a quick taste test along the way and added in a little bit more salt and pepper, added in a little bit more of the pickle. Well, I like that pickle taste, and a little bit more of the red onion. I didn't have a lot cut up, and I should have used a little bit more because of the larger amount of chickpeas. So I've got that mixed up. I've got it toasted a couple of pieces of bread, put a little bit of vegan margarine on it, and now I'm just going to dish out some of this. What are we going to call it? A tuna salad mix for a tuna salad sandwich. And I've got some sliced up red onions. Let's put a couple of red onions in there. I'm going to do a taste test. Now let's just put that together. And see if I can get this. Okay, let's see how this works. I'm going to do this. Make sure you get the microphone on so you can hear the crunch. Okay, so it looks pretty darn good. Hopefully it looks good. It looks like a good sandwich. Oh, that's really nice. That is really good. I love the red onion in there. The tuna doesn't have a lot of flavor, but the fake tuna doesn't have a lot of flavor of tuna, but it has just a nice rich texture and a lot of texture. And it's got some the tartness with the pickle in there, and the red onion, and the celery. Well, actually green apple, but you can't taste a green apple because it's not very flavorful in and of itself. Salt and pepper. It's all really good, and the tahini's in there just adds the whole thing. It just holds it all together. It's really good. So, so there you have it. This is episode number 49. We did a tuna salad sandwich, and that was good. I'm going to enjoy the sandwich for lunch. As always, you can follow me on my email. You can email me if you have any questions. You can email me up here at vrcompanions@gmail.com. You can also please follow me on my YouTube channel. That's www.youtube.com/@the_unorthodox_vegan. And if you like more information on this salad, on this how to make this salad, this is on day 11, I believe, of the 15-day plant-based challenge put out by SREG, the Environmental Sustainability Rotary Reaction Group. That's sreg.org. You'll see that somewhere around here. Until next time, have yourself a great day. Bye for now.